God, Father, we're grateful that you have blessed us with such a beautiful day, a day that we can take time to say thank you. Thank you, Lord, for sparing our lives. And even though we've been through the storm, we've been through the rain, Lord, your word declares, Lord, that we won't weep always, but joy will come in the morning. So, Lord, we thank you for having life and life more abundantly. Lord, and then again you said, let everything that have breath praise the Lord. So, Lord, we come this morning to say thank you. Thank you, Lord, for all the good things and even the bad things. And, Lord, in the midst of the bad things, you remind us that you're still God all by yourself. And we can come to you with all our troubles, Father God, and all the things that are going on in our lives, Lord, and you will give us the strength that we need to go through. So, Lord, we bless you this morning. We thank you for having this opportunity. And, Lord, you even said for us to cast our cares on you. So, Lord, we come with the burdens of our families, of our loved ones, those that are in political positions. We come praying for our country and our people. Lord, and we pray, Lord, that your name will be lifted up in the earth, and that many will come to you in the midst of their storms. And they will recognize that, Lord, without you we're nothing. And that we must lean and depend on you. Not on man, but Lord, our trust must be in you. So have your way, Lord. Have your way, Lord. I know you're going to fix it after a while. Father God, we may do it for a night, but joy will come. You're going to fix it, Jesus. So, Lord, help us to be ready for that great day when, Lord, the Bible tells us that the dead in Christ shall rise. And those that are yet alive, we shall be caught up to meet you one day in the middle of the sky, Lord, where we can be with you and rest from our labor down here. So, Lord, we thank you for having a Savior in our life that we can run to in times like these. So, Lord, bless us now. Lord, bless those families who are missing a paycheck. Lord, let them know that their reward does not come from man, but, Lord, that your reward comes from only you, and that you are a way maker. So, Lord, I pray that you will make a way for these families during these hard times, and even though it seems dark right now, let them know the sun will shine again. You have a way made for them. You said, Lord, you've never seen the righteous forsaken, nor your seed begging bread, and man cannot hold us back with his devices as long as we put our trust in you. So, Lord, have your way. Have your way, Lord Jesus. I thank you for this hour, because in the midst of this hour, you're teaching us how to trust you. So, Lord, have your way. Lord, bless this church and this congregation, this North Sumter charge. Lord, help us to be that bright light in this community where others can come to receive their salvation, where others can come to receive the word of God, where others can come, Lord, that are broken and be made whole. So, Lord, we come this morning as your vessels to be used by you. Bless us now, Lord. Keep us on every leaning side. Build us up, Lord, that we may be strong. So, Lord, when that hour comes and somebody needs to hear a word from the Lord, we'll be ready to give it freely. So, Lord, thank you. Even for this day and this opportunity, we ask your blessing to cover us. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Your grace.
Your
my spirit this morning. And it's a long scripture, so if you bear with me, we're going to read from 1 through, I believe it's 18, 19. Genesis 22. When you find that place, say, praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
Says these words. Sometime later, God tested Abraham. He said to him, Abraham, he said, here I am, he replied. This is conversation going on between him and the Lord. Then God said, take your son, your only son, whom you love, Isaac, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him. Y'all hear what I say? Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on the mountain I will show you. Early the next morning, Abraham got up and loaded his donkey. He took with him 2 of his servants and his son Isaac. When he had cut enough wood for the burnt offering, he set out for the place God had told him about. On the 3rd day, Abraham looked up and saw the place in the distance. He said to the servants, stay here with the donkey while I and the boy go over there. We will worship and then we will come back to you. Abraham took the wood for the burnt offering and placed it on his son Isaac. And he himself carried the fire and the knife. As the 2 of them went on together, Isaac spoke up and said to his father Abraham, Father? Yes, my son. Abraham replied, the fire and the wood are here. Isaac said, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering? I hope y'all getting this.
Yeah, you got it.
Abraham answered, God himself will provide the lamb for the burnt offering, my son. And the 2 of them went on together. When they reached the place God had told him about, Abraham built an altar there and arranged the wood on it. He bound his son Isaac and laid him on the altar on top of the wood. Then he reached out his hand and took the knife to slay his son.
Yes.
But the angel of the Lord called out to him from heaven, Abraham, Abraham. Here I am, he replied. Do not lay a hand on the boy, he said. Do not do anything to him. Now I know that you fear God, because you have not withheld from me your son, your only son. Abraham looked up, and there in the thicket he saw a ram caught by the thorns. He went over and took the ram and sacrificed it as a burnt offering instead of his son. So Abraham called that place, the Lord will provide. And to this day it is said, on the mountain of the Lord it will be provided. The angel of the Lord called to Abraham from heaven a second time and said, I swear by myself, declares the Lord, that because you have done this and have not withheld your son, your only son, I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky and as the sand on the seashore. Your descendants will take possession of the cities of their enemies. And through your offspring, all the nations of the earth will be blessed, because you have obeyed me. Then Abraham returned to his servants, and they set off together for Beersheba, and Abraham stayed in Beersheba. The word of God for the people of God. Thanks be to God. I want to use for a theme this morning, put it on the altar.
All right, now.
What is that thing that you love so well, that you are willing to put it before God.
All right.
You see, we struggle in this life.
Yes.
We come to church, we read our Bibles, and we try to do what's right. But many times there is a certain thing that we love
Come on now.
that gets between us and God.
All right, Pastor. Tell it.
And sometimes it may be a family member,
Mm-hmm.
might be your boo,
All right. All right.
might be your job, your house.
Yeah.
It could even be your pride.
Yeah.
And we put these things before God.
Yes.
And sometimes they can get in the way of our blessings.
All right. All right.
You see, God has promised us blessings when we are obedient to his will, when we keep his command and keep him first
Yes.
in our lives. And we keep him first, his promises will be fulfilled. He said, I'll bless you. And not only you, I'm going to bless those around you. I'm going to bless many nations because of your obedience.
All right.
But you got to put me first. You know, when we plan our lives, you know, many of us don't plan God first.
Yes.
We plan to get a good education. Men plan to marry a good woman. Women plan to marry a good man. But if you got a good man and you got a good woman and you still don't have Jesus,
Come on now.
you know these earthly things will pass away. So God wants to be first in your life. And just like he did Abraham, guess what? Sometimes he tests us. The Bible says he tested Abraham to see if Abraham really loved him. Now, y'all know the story of Abraham and Sarah. They had lived a blessed life and everything, but they had gotten well over in age and didn't have any children. So God promised them that, you know what, if you just trust me, later on next year sometime, you're going to have a child. And you know, and I guess old Abraham like, yeah, right, Lord. You know, a lot of times we tell the Lord, yeah, right, when he say, I'll bless you. And we look at the circumstances and, you know, I can imagine Abraham was looking in the mirror, seeing them gray hairs, and, you know, and probably bent over a little bit and said, yeah, right, Lord. And Sarah, she laughed, yeah, right, Lord. But sometime, about 9 months later on, the blessings of the Lord came. And this little young lad called Isaac came into this world, and I can imagine that he was the apple of Abraham's eye. His son, after all these many years without children, you know, they tried to sidetrack and get blessings another way. I can go right there for a minute.
All right.
You know, sometimes we try to go around God to get our blessing. He promised us he's going to bless us, but we want to help the Lord out.
All right.
We want to go aside with, Lord, I know you're not coming when I want you, so let's speed this thing up a little bit. You know, I can help you out, Lord, you know.
All right.
And we find ourselves in a big mess.
That's right.
But God blessed Abraham and Sarah with this young lad, Isaac. And you know, Isaac means laughter. It means laughter. You know, I don't know whether he was a happy-go-lucky guy or what, but his name means laughter. And I can imagine Abraham loved Isaac so much. Y'all know how y'all look at them little babies. Good. Look at it. And when they laugh, boy, your heart just seems like it's just about to overflow. But here God tested Isaac. God told him, I want you to go and I want you to sacrifice your only son. Well, that takes a lot of love. And you know, you kind of have to wrap your mind around this a little bit, because it's hard for us to imagine giving up something that we love so much. You see, we got to be reminded that God is a jealous God. And He don't want you to love anything more than you love Him. We got to learn to put Him first. He doesn't mind you liking and loving other things, but He wants to be first. He's a jealous God. Could you imagine Abraham getting ready to go to this mountain? You know, and I can imagine how Isaac felt too. Now, wait a minute, he's not there. You know, I see the fire, and I see the wood, but I don't see no sacrifice.
All right.
And he's nowhere the Lord will provide.
All right.
And here we find Abraham and Isaac up on the mountaintop. Now they got the altar ready. The wood is burning. Abraham has the knife, and he's already bound Isaac. And in his trust, he trusted in the Lord so much that he was willing to sacrifice his only son, something that he loved so well, and he was getting ready to sacrifice Isaac on the altar. He was drawing the knife. But God told him, wait a minute, Abraham. Wait a minute, now I know. You see, we have to be careful, because God allows us to go through tests sometimes. He tests us. He allows us to go through things, and he wants to know, do you love me? See, he asked Peter 3 times, and Peter, do you love me? Oh, Peter kind of shook it off. Yeah, I love you, Lord. Peter, do you love me? Peter getting aggravated with the Lord. Now, y'all know how that somebody asks us a question more than once, we get aggravated. Now, Lord, you know I love you. Peter, do you love me? He said, if you love me, feed my sheep. And that's another sermon right there. If we really love the Lord, we ought to be able to take care of our brothers and sisters. And love one another better than we do right now. We need to reach out to one another. But God allows us to go through things to see whether we really love Him or not. Because if we love Him, maybe we wouldn't sin like we're doing. Oh, let's get over sin for a minute. Some of us love sin more than we love God. God keeps telling you, you need to stop, you need to give it up, you need to cut it loose, you need to walk away. But some of us, instead of walking away, we go right back to it. Because we love sin more than we love God. Some of us love our children more than we love God. Now, you know, I know somebody will look at me funny when I say that. I know that. We love the little bad boys. My uncle at my aunt, the preacher at my aunt's funeral said, Sister Janet loved them little knuckleheads. Good boys. And see, sometimes we love our children so much, and we'll do all kinds of stuff for them, but when it comes to serving God, we don't give God enough time. We don't serve Him like we should serve Him. We don't give Him our first fruits. He wants to be first. And when He finds out that you love Him, He said, I'll bless you. After Abraham was able to be obedient to the Lord, do you know that the Lord said, wait a minute, I got a ram in the bush for you. You know, the Lord is telling us, if you love me first, don't worry about it. There's a ram in the bush waiting on you. I will provide for your need if you learn to walk with me and talk with me and rely on me. If you put me first, if you love me first, all these other things, I'll take care of. We need to put Him first, church. My question is today, what's on your altar? You need to put it on the altar. Whatever you're going through today, whatever you are dealing with today, if it's not serving God first, if your mind is not on serving God first, if your mind is not being obedient to the Lord first, if your mind is dedicated to that job first, or that person first, or any other thing first, it's in the wrong place. Amen. You need to seek God first. Some of us would rather go talk to our friends first before we have a conversation with the Lord. We want to get our friends' opinion first. But you need to seek God first. He wants to be first. I'm saying to you this morning, put it on the altar. If there's something that you're dealing with, something that's hindering you, something that's in between you and your relationship with God, put it on the altar. I don't care who it is. I don't care if your husband, your wife, your children, your job, whatever it is, put it on the altar. Because in the end, we all going to have to stand before Him. The Bible says every knee is going to bow, and every tongue shall confess that Jesus is Lord. I want to say this morning, some people this morning, instead of coming to church to worship God, they love golf. Some folks are headed out to the golf course. I like to fish, so some folks are headed out to the lake this morning. They putting all the ball game come on a certain time, you know. I ain't going to church this morning. The ball game coming in. Well, what happens when the ball game is over and you stand before God and God says, well, you know, I like the New England Patriots. I know nobody don't like them, but that's all right. You know. But when I stand before God, I'm not going to be talking about the New England Patriots. I'm going to be talking about my Lord and Savior. He's going to ask me, well, son, what did you do for me? What did you do for me while you were down there? Did you love your neighbors? Yes. Did you love your friends, even your enemies? Did you help make disciples of Jesus Christ? What did you do for me? Put it on the altar. Yes. Put it on the altar this morning. Whatever is going on in your life this morning, put it on the altar. And if you don't know it, bring it to the altar this morning. Yes. He wants to know you. He wants to have a relationship with you. Yes. And you know, when you have a relationship with somebody, you can sit down and talk. Yes. But if you don't have a relationship with somebody, you can't tell them the secrets of your heart. Yes. But when you have a relationship with them, you can talk. Yes. You can break bread together. I'm going to invite you to come this morning. Maybe there's somebody that needs to bring something to the altar.